Hi guys, Matt here, Tekkon Sales and Account Manager, back again for another video on looking this time at tech stacks and trying to demystify some of the confusion around them, trying to make it a very easy to understand, simple introduction, plus a few of the common acronyms explained as well. So let's get into it. So first of all, we want to understand why we think it's important for you to understand that this tech stack that's being used for your startup, no matter whether you're tech savvy or not. Because by understanding the technology being used, you can ensure that it suits your product needs. It helps you build even greater trust and transparency with your tech partner. It allows you to align your decisions with your business goals. And it can also help to guarantee reliability and scalability as you grow in the future. What is a tech stack? In simple terms, a tech stack is really different layers of technology that are used and combined together to build a web or mobile app. If we use the analogy of a restaurant and how that operates, you can think of the tech stack as the different stages or experiences of first arriving, being seated, making your order, receiving your meal, eating your food, and leaving and completing the transaction. So if we talk about the front end first, you'll typically hear the front end as the part of the web that users interact with directly. So think of it when we go back to the restaurant analogy as all the stuff that you interact with directly, like the chairs, the tables, the cutlery, the plates, all the things that you can use or touch and feel. Then the APIs or application programming interfaces are like the messengers or connectors that allow the front end and the back end to communicate with each other. Think about the APIs as a waiter in a restaurant, takes your order to the kitchen and brings back your food once it's cooked. The back end then is everything that happens behind the scenes, out of sight of the user. So in the kitchen, where the meals are prepared, i.e. the web content, and the orders are received, the requests are all prepared in the back end. So how does it work? When we talk about the front end, specifically languages that are used, HTML is for the structure, CSS is for the styling, and JavaScript to help with interactivity. And popular frameworks or libraries you might see include React, Angular, and Vue.js or JavaScript. APIs are, like we said, the middlemen, and typically they're provided by third parties or can be custom built as well. Popular APIs include Stripe, Google Maps, and other social media like Facebook, Instagram, X as well. And then on the back end, this is your cloud infrastructure plus the databases that you're using. So things like Node.js allow you to use JavaScript on the back end as well, while Python is really good for web data analysis and machine learning, used with frameworks that are popular like Django or Flask. And of course, your cloud infrastructure provides all the services that allow you to host, store data, and scale automatically as you grow. So let's look at some of the popular tech stack combinations that come with their own acronyms. So MERN, which is a combination of MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node.js. And it's really popular for building dynamic web applications using JavaScript across the entire development stack. So don't worry, we'll go into further detail about tech stacks in future videos. This is really just an introduction to some of the typical tech stacks and combinations that exist today. Mean is a slight variation of MERN, replaces React with Angular using HTML and TypeScript instead for both client and server-side applications. LAMP is a stack which typically consists of Linux, Apache, MySQL, and either PHP, Python, or Perl. And this stack already powers a significant portion of the internet, known for its reliability, security, and performance for dynamic web pages and apps. So what are some of the recent trends we've noticed, especially working with some of our clients? The increasing use of clickable prototypes built in apps like Figma, for example, are being used more and more for idea validation, iteration, feature prioritization, and early stage pitching to angels or VCs. The increasing popularity of Flutter, an open source UI software dev kit made by Google, from its extensive widget libraries, growing community, and ecosystem. And really this increase of no-code platforms like Bubble and similarly, the need for people proficient in these kind of technologies and beyond. And don't worry, we'll go through a lot of this in more detail in our upcoming educational series, really directed at non-technical founders and helping them elevate their tech understanding, knowledge, and skills. So if you're actually looking for a developer proficient in any of these technologies, we can help. Let's have a chat about how our trusted, agile, and cost-effective remote developers can help accelerate your startup or scale up today. My name is Matt Ainsworth again. You can contact me via email, matt@tekkon.com.au, or visit the website and fill out our inquiry form, or simply scan the QR code to connect with me on LinkedIn as well. Thanks, guys, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.